That event was the evidence that for once the debate about music industry, the creatives in general, is being brought from the back burner to the front page. We are now sitting at the front table to bring the creatives and particular musicians whom I represent to a conversation like that and have the recognition of the government at all levels, from the county government through the Ministry of Sports and the Arts to the president himself, and to have these issues articulated in the great statement that the president gave, gives us hope that we are now turning around the page, because the business of copyright and the business of the creatives calls for an ecosystem where different players, including the creatives themselves, the CMOs that represent them, the consumers of their music, and the policymakers and government in general to come together. No one party can succeed without the other. Absolutely. And we are not reinventing the wheel. In 2014, 2015, there is a time MCSK paid one single musician 23 million. Before now, these cartels came in, realized there is money in music, preying on the ignorance of most of the musicians, meant them hate their own organizations and start squabbles. There's a time MCSK paid one musician. I will not name his name. He's our member, 23 million. It means if we could do that in 2014, 2015, now that person should be earning 100 million. What I'm looking forward to, with the support and the goodwill of the government, is that broadcasters will pay, the public service vehicles will pay, the public transport sector, the entertainment industry will pay, where music is used in public for business, because we don't deal with private. If you are playing music in the privacy of your car, we are not coming for you, or in your house. We assume that you bought it or there is a way you acquired it legally. But if you are playing it for social gatherings, you are playing it to entertain your clients in a shop or in a salon or in a bar or a restaurant or in a public service vehicle or in a broadcasting station. I want in a few years to come to have Music Corporate Society of Kenya listed at the Nairobi Stock Exchange. Watch this space. So it is possible. Yes. This is a multi-billion-dollar industry. I want to win an award globally because I turned this sector around. This should be my legacy. And I promised the minister, I tweeted today, if you follow me, that I made a promise to the president last night that I intend to keep. We will turn the music industry around, and we are going to end the suffering of our musicians. They have a champion in me. We now apply the new tariffs. I can tell you we should be able to collect at least from the public service vehicles, from broadcasters, from new media, and from entertainment industry, at least 4 billion per year, putting the rates at a very conservative rate. So if we were to collect 4 billion, and we have been collecting about 100 million, look at the difference. So that's why we are saying within the next 6 months, we are optimistic that we are going to pay our musicians a lot of money. We are going also to create social structure, support systems that are going to help our musicians to form their circle. We are going to give them financial literacy. We are going to have programs for sensitization. We are going to enhance the quality of our music by ensuring that we are able to mentor and train musicians. We are able to have a program for identifying and nurturing talents and following those talents through curating their content, monetizing the same content, particularly on new media platforms, and even sign bilaterals globally. I'm just leaving now for South Africa to have a discussion on how we can use the global networks to optimize the collections on these channels, so that our musicians can reap also when their music is used internationally. I think from all these platforms and the goodwill that we are getting, I think the sky is the limit. Like I've said, our CS has already forwarded to the Attorney General the new tariffs, and that will raise it from 2% to 60%. There's every reason for us to succeed in collection and distribution of royalties and open a new page. Musicians must not cry again. But let me also say, in order to enhance transparency of the operations of CMOs, we are committed to deploy technology that will ensure that our members are able to follow through and see how their music is doing. Some of the people make a lot of noise in town and malign their CMOs. There are people whose music is only known within the confines of their bedroom. Nobody listens to that music. Yeah? In fact, there are people I meet and I'm like, you are also a musician. Which song? They don't know that we can only serve you when your music is used. It has to be played on radio station. You must hear it in matatus and so on. And even when it is played, now one of the challenges that we have been having is that music is seasonal.